hope I don't offend like any English people when I say this, but my favorite food from England was actually Indian. It's curry. In it's the national dish of England now. It's called tikka masala, and there's a lot of other different types of curry that you can eat, and they're just so amazing. So it's like rice and chicken with like a sauce in it, and it's just so good. But as well, food in England, you've got traditional fish and chips. That's something everyone loves to go to the chippy, and it's a lot different than anything else you've ever had, especially if you're stateside. It's huge. I don't even like fish, and I like fish and chips. And they like to add loads of salt and vinegar to their chips, because that's what it's not fries anymore, it's chips. And that's one of the things that you get to start thinking English, use your vocab, like rubbish. These aren't pants, because pants are your underwear, so it's trousers. You have to like learn the lingo and find out what to say and what not to say, otherwise you get yourself in trouble. And so let's see, otherwise food. Oh, the members there love to feed you. They like, my favorite food is Italian. Like I like, well, spaghetti, lasagna, things like that. And the amount of spaghetti and lasagna I ate on my mission was phenomenal. Like there was a lot. And I think it's because members know missionaries will eat it, and it's easier to make, so they do it. But I never complained because I loved it. And so basically, you'll get loads of food. We do a lot of cooking for yourself. If you want to, you can eat really healthy as well on your mission. I know that's one thing you get so tired as a missionary, you want to eat healthy. So we'd make like smoothies for our breakfast, like throwing some frozen fruit and things like that, mix in a bit of vegetables and on your way and things like that. So you can do basically whatever you want. If you go to a grocery store and you can cook for yourself, all the apartments or flats, is what they're called in England in the mission, are pretty nice. So compared to some of my friends' horror stories about using a hose out of the sink and stuff like that, we've got it really nice. So traditional foods as well. Almost every Sunday we get invited over to a member's home for like a traditional English Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner that would include Yorkshire puddings, which are like, they're kind of like rolls but way better. They're like a little bowl thing that you put gravy in, and you can put your potatoes in it, and then there'll be like chicken, and you'll eat Brussels sprouts a lot, different types of cabbage and stuff. But it's a really good meal, and it's just traditional. A lot of gravy goes a long way, so it's super good. Sausage and things like that. And then as well, because there's so many different cultures and you meet people from all over the world, you get to try a lot of different things. There were a few African families that I became really close to on my mission, and they were always the best, feeding us amazing food. So that was definitely a privilege. Custard. Custard is something as well that you don't really find in America, but it's kind of like what we'd call pudding, but it's nothing like it. It's like more vanilla flavored and a lot runnier, and you heat it up and pour it over like apple pie or things like that. But that's something that English people like drink. They live for it. So that's something you're going to run across as well. They don't call it dessert. They call it pudding in general, which can be really confusing at first, but you just get used to that.